Hello everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to IVS. Now today we'll be discussing about GRE Quant and we'll be taking the most difficult part of the GRE Quant, which is quantitative comparison, and which will also involve the inequality problems. So let's look at that. First example here, if you could see this number, this is minus m mod is greater than 6, which involves modulus, and mn is squared less than 0, that's inequality, where they're saying y is an integer. So it's always important to keep in mind the information given to you, right? And then they've given you the certain quantity A and quantity B. Now for these kind of problem, you need to keep in mind the answer choices will always remain fixed. They will never change. So option A stands for here, quantity A is always greater. Option B means quantity B is always bigger. C means they both are going to be always equal. D means relationship cannot be determined. That's what you say here. Now let's look at how we're going to approach this problem. So as we know, mn square is less than 0. So which means product of two numbers is actually negative. Now how do we approach this? If you look at n square is always going to be positive, and you want this product to be less than 0, which means one number has to be negative. So we definitely know about m that that's going to be negative number. So without reaching anywhere else, we reach on a conclusion that m is my negative number. Now what other information we have? Minus of m modulus, it's greater than 6. Now you know about m, that's negative, and you also know the modulus of this number is bigger than 6. So think of the number choices which we can put it here. So what number can I have here? Let's say we have there minus 5. So if you think, can I put it minus 5 there? Let's try to do that. If you put minus 5, so minus 5 is actually mod of 5, which is not greater than 6, which means I can't put minus 5, right? So minus 5 is not a possible number. Now, can we have another choice? What is the choice we have? Let's put it, we wanted to bigger than 6. So what is the possibility here I can have? I can have m to be minus 6.1. Now, if you have m to be minus 6.1, which means if you put it here, so the result will come 6.1, and that's always going to be greater than 6. So that has a meaning that m in all the cases has to be either, because you want it to be greater than 6, this modulus, so it could be either 6.1, 6.5, 7, 8, 9 and so on. So which means the value of m will remain in a negative, minus 6.1, minus 7 and so on. So in all these cases, the quantity b, which is minus 5, is always bigger. So that's going to be your answer, right? Quantity b is bigger here. So that's the way to approach these problems. Now, if you look at the answer choices which is given to you, how do you write it there? So you simply say quantity b is bigger because that's a minus 5, and as you could see, we had for m minus 6.1, 7 and so on. So that's why quantity b is bigger. So in the exam, when I have this problem, I'll do tick mark to the B option. That's it, right? I hope you understood how to go about these problems, and we'll be discussing more of such problems in the coming videos. So, and by that time, even if you have any doubts, if you want to ask something, you can always reach out to us. I'll be happy to answer you. You will get your answers and queries sorted in the next 24 hours. Thank you very much. I'll see you next time around. Bye-bye.